in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to our final season of Bracketology. I'm Daniel Serpi.
And I'm Kennedy McGann. Thanks for joining us.
Most brackets might have been busted for a while, but nonetheless, it's been another really fun tournament.
You know what? It has been a lot of fun. And you know what else is really fun, Daniel? Being in the top 25 of Bracketology standings. Something that you probably don't know a little bit about because you were, let's see, 80th out of 146. How do you feel about that?
Don't feel great at all, but I had a lot of fun. I didn't take a 1 or a 2 seed in the Final Four. I took UConn for some reason, took Kentucky.
So you're rooting for the underdog?
Texas A&M, and I picked the Zags. At least I picked the Zags to win it all, though. Unlike you, you picked Virginia, and they also lost to that school that we don't talk about, that orange school in New York. It's going to take a long time to be able to say that school name, but let's get away from that. I mean,
yeah, as someone who is not very knowledgeable about rankings or brackets or basketball, it was pretty impressive to see that I creamed the Kennel Club president of next year.
Well, that's what bracketology is all about. The brackets are fun. Doesn't matter if you know basketball or if you just kind of get lucky, you know?
Very true.
But let's move on to what's important. That's tonight's show. And on tonight's show, we will unveil our 4 division winners and present them with a special prize. Each winner will receive a highly coveted GUTV mic flag.
That is nice.
That is real nice. That is a heck of a prize. We will also meet a senior who has been given a rare opportunity and introduce a GUTV alum whose passion has brought him back to his alma mater.
We will also check in with our social media audience to find out what your favorite GUTV bracketology moments are, as well as learn more about the future of Gonzaga basketball with former Zag Richard Fox and Andy Bueller from the Gonzaga Bulletin.
Before we dive into this show, however, we have one more request. Bracketology is a fundraiser, and we need your help to ensure that our program is where it needs to be. If you have donated, thank you so much for your donation. For those yet to donate, it is not too late to support us. If you would like to donate to our program, log on to commerce.cashnet.com/URGUTV.
Now, moving on to our Alumni Division. Finishing in 3rd place is Steve Murphy. Steve has hung around the leaderboard all tournament long despite his champion, Michigan State, being knocked out in the first round. That hurt a lot of us, too. But in 2nd place is Kenny Pravitz. Kenny had 2 Final Four teams in the end, in North Carolina and Oklahoma. And the winner of the alumni bracket is Rob Harris. Rob was 2nd last week, but he was able to jump into 1st and hold the top spot. And now, not only did Rob win the Alumni Division, but he was the overall winner of this year's bracketology pool. Rob sent us a video all the way from San Angelo, Texas, where he works as a multimedia journalist.
Hey guys, so I'm super stoked that I won the Alumni Division this year of Bracketology. First things first, shout outs to this semester's advanced class. Awesome job, you guys. We all know how much hard work goes into getting this thing on the air, so kudos to you guys. Dan, thank you so much for doing this every year. It's such a cool way to keep the GUTV network connected, and it's an awesome tool, but more than that, it's just fun. So thank you so much for doing this every year. My one regret is I wish I could have seen the reactions of my fellow grads, Vince Allen, Clint Mason, Nick Winstead, and Stephen Carr, because the idea that I beat all 4 of those guys in any sort of sports prediction is just genius, considering I think they spend like 23 hours a day watching ESPN. So I wish I could have seen their faces. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and love you all. GUTV love.
Now moving on to our Family and Friends division. In 3rd place is Austin Carr. Austin was in the running all tournament long, even though he picked Purdue to win it all. In 2nd is Leah Boche, our engineer Josh's mother. Leah picked North Carolina to be the champions and came up just a bit short. She also was on the leaderboard all tournament long. And for the winner of the Family and Friends division, we have Mark Stumba. Mark came out of absolutely nowhere in the standings, but he picked Villanova to take home the title, and that is why he won the Family and Friends division. He is the father of GUTV alum Pat, who works as a producer in Portland.
Hi, my name is Mark Stumbaugh. My son Patrick graduated from Gonzaga in 2010. I wanted to thank Dan Garrity and GUTV for doing the bracketology this year. Let's hope that Sabonis stays one more year and we'll have a shot at the national championship. Go Zags!
Well, after today, the Sabonis news definitely hurts. So
definitely a sore subject. And moving on from one sore subject to the next, I was able to check out your bracket from this season, and it was a little scary. There's a lot of red, and I think that's a bad thing, right?
It is. If you look, didn't do too well in the South region. Didn't do too well in the East region. Didn't do too well in the Midwest region. Did okay. Did okay in the West. The Final Four and the champion is very, very red. Yes. Very, very wrong. But I picked Gonzaga. I had faith in my school. So.
My South was actually completely perfect until the Elite Eight. So I'm gonna hold that against you. And taking third is yours truly. And Zack Bagdon was actually second place, and so he was in the top of the leaderboard last week, but after the Villanova win, he was bumped into second. So great run, Zack. And our winner of the student division flew under the radar all tournament long, but Emily Young takes home the crown after predicting Villanova to win it all. Emily is a 203 student and is the producer for the Global Gonzaga show on Tuesday, April 19th.
Hi, I'm Emily. Thanks so much to GUTV for putting on Bracketology. This was an awesome year for basketball, and I can't wait to compete again next year. Thanks again.
And lastly, let's wrap up our brand new division of Bracketology this year, the Pet Division. In third place is our favorite cow, Moose Woolweber. He's as smart as they come and has made some great picks. In second place is Semper Ann Boche, our engineer Josh's dog. The Boche family really had a strong showing this year. And the first ever winner of the Pet Division is Maybelline Momot. Maybelline belongs to our classmate Jacqueline, and she clearly was the top dog this year. There's Maybelline. She is speechless that she took home the title this year. So much joy. And now we decided that the mic flags were probably not a safe chew toy for the pets, so instead, our director, Katie Carl, got Maybelline a pup cup from Starbucks full of whipped cream. Barkalow Garrity is standing by to present Maybelline's prize. Barkalow?
Oh, Barkalow, no, that's for Maybelline.
Barkalow, you got 106th, not first. That is not for you.
Maybelline, we are so sorry about that, but maybe Jacqueline can bring home a dog collar for you that's Gonzaga themed. The Pet Division was sure fun this year of GUTV Bracketology, but let's head over to Reed in the Tweet Suite, who has some favorite GUTV highlights from this season. Reed?
Well, we got in a ton of tweets because there's so many awesome moments from this year's Bracketology, but I'm going to show you just 3 of some of my favorites. Our first one comes from Caroline Rourke, who says, GUTV Bracketology scored big with Shemek's breakdown of the pet bracket. My favorite moment for sure. Caroline, that was an awesome new addition to Bracketology this year. We had a lot of fun with it, and we're hoping to bring it back next year. Our next tweet comes from Zack Bagdon, who says, my favorite part was seeing all the seniors of the week. I agree with Zach there. I'm also a senior. It's nice to see a lot of my fellow classmates get recognized for all their hard work. And our last tweet comes from, well, yours truly, and I said, the fail that shook the world, or in this case, didn't really shake anything. So let's see. There's Andrew and Andy Bueller going to get along, and no handshake was made. Let's see that one more time, actually. Go along nice, and pause it right there. You see, the hand is extended. There's eye contact being made. Everything should go smoothly, but then something, why don't you play it, just doesn't quite connect. I don't know. We try so hard with broadcasting that maybe we just need to go back to the basics of learning how to do handshakes. But don't worry, Andrew. I'm sure you'll get it next time. Coming up after the break, we'll meet our alum of the week, John Billings, who is working back on campus and a personal friend of mine, as well as the senior of the week, Erin Robinson, who before she even graduated was able to get a job in town working for Creme 2 News. Don't go anywhere. You're watching GUTV Bracketology.
Success.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Shoot, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna start studying right now. Thanks for reminding me.